Growth, the act or process of continuously developing, maturing, and improving. Life is about growth and exploration, not achieving a fixed state of balance. You have a very limited time on earth to experience all that you can. Figuring out how to squeeze the most out of your family, work, and spirituality is your life's purpose. Go do it. What separates the good from the great? What is the difference maker? I had the chance to play with multiple All-Pro NFL players and Hall of Fame inductees, and one lesson I learned from them stood out above the rest. A desire to never stop growing, to never stop improving, to never stop innovating, to never stop learning. I'll never forget what my quarterback Peyton Manning believed about growth. He was always fully committed to being a student of the game. The ability to acquire more knowledge was endless, and the only thing standing in your way of obtaining it is you. At Conquer Ninja, we believe that development and maturation is a constant and ever-present goal to pursue with unrelenting passion. It means that growth is a mindset, an attitude representing your behavior as a leader. The reason we practice so hard and long in the NFL is not to maintain our position and skill, but instead to always improve as a player. We built this belief around practicing a culture of learning that was chosen and designed to support us in producing unceasing advancement. Our system of growth flowed out of three concepts: asking the right questions, executing on the answers, and being accountable through evaluation. Hall of Fame head coach Tony Dungy believes that there is no such thing as a foolish question. He would often say we only have 16 games in a season, and we can't afford to ask questions on game day. In order to practice this belief well, he removed all insecurity by mandating questions. We as players were encouraged to ask questions during every meeting and every practice, because asking questions is the only way to discover right answers. Once we received the correct answers, then it was our job as players to go and execute those answers on the playing field to the best of our ability. Finally, upon completion of performance, we evaluated every single play in order to seek out the areas of weakness that still needed growth. Every single minute of every single day revolved around the practicing of this growth culture. Questions, execution, and evaluation became a way of life for us as a team. Growth and development was indoctrinated into our collective mindset, creating a unified team in which all 53 members work together in pursuit of continuous improvement. The sport of ninja is one of the fastest growing sports in the world, and we believe that momentum is only going to increase over time. It is our job to be in stride with the ninja movement and choose a focused and determined growth approach to make our franchise locations as high positive impact and profitable as possible. This means we never allow ourselves to get comfortable and complacent. Instead, we choose daily to be creators, individuals who approach every day believing that this day can be better than the last. Growth by nature is an evolving process. It is not something static that we can master once and for all. Life is constantly changing, constantly evolving, and so we need to learn how to witness this change. Now let's discuss the obstacle of how we practice growth. An example of practicing growth with your staff would be committing to improve their human condition at work. Many of your hires will come from younger generations who have their whole lives ahead of them. We don't just want them to come and fill a position for a period of time and then leave with very little personal growth. No. Instead, we want them to develop and mature into capable and influential leaders who will make a positive social impact in whatever they choose to do in life. An example on how to achieve this would be creating life and business development programs, such as coaching them in the 7 pillars of the Conquer Ninja Culture Code and teaching them practical and tactical tools on how to grow and maintain a successful business. One way to coach a team member in business would be to distribute a successful business book that had a positive impact on your life as an owner or a manager, and then follow up with discussion. Yes, this will take some time, but the result will be highly valuable to your team members. At Conquer Ninja, we will help you accomplish this through intentional culture content creation that will be at your disposal. An example of practicing growth with your customers would be being intentional with how you coach your young ninjas. Always approach your coaching style through the lens of development. Commit to giving attention to every customer that enters the Conquer Ninja Gym. Even if it is just an open gym session, you have an opportunity to help develop and mature every parent, child, and young adult who experiences the Conquer Ninja space. An example of developing parents would be having your managers and trainers not only educate the children, but also take the time to show attention to the parents and educate them on the what, why, and how of the obstacles. It would also be the production of educational materials that families could take home that act as an educational guide for our 7 pillars of Conquer Ninja Culture and our Ninja Gym courses. Practicing growth is a choice, and if you make it a part of your location's culture, it will have a deep and lasting effect on your customer base. Now let's take a moment to discuss how to develop growth in your gym. Here are a few examples that you can utilize, but our ultimate goal is for you to create your own ways of developing and practicing growth. Number 1, create an environment for your team and customers where there are no foolish questions. Asking questions is celebrated because knowledge is growth. Create processes that have reflection on the importance of asking good questions. Practice this and your team and customers will experience thoughtful and intentional clarity and education. Number 2, evaluate everything and everyone through a positive developmental approach in order to help you, your staff, and your customers reach their greatest potential. This may mean creating your own evaluation system to achieve positive growth. Number 3, innovate and share your ideas. Hold quarterly creative sessions designed to inspire you and your team members to bring new ideas to the table for growth. To move skillfully with it rather than be subject to the roller coaster ride that change can sometimes bring about. Watching the mind, knowing the mind allows this experience of impermanence and evolution to permeate every aspect of our being. It allows us to move intuitively from one moment to the next. It allows us to let go of the burden of the past and expectation of the future to reveal a limitless place of creativity and potential. It is from this place that great ideas arise, ideas which have the potential to transform the world in which we live. At Conquer Ninja Gyms, our leaders Jake Marshman and Zach Braid believe that growth is being unafraid to be challenged, to always strive to be your best, and retaining wisdom and knowledge in order to be constantly refined, being better than you were the day before. Stand with us at Conquer Ninja in practicing a culture of growth to become Ninja Strong.